Alright, so we're going to do, give you the title first. So we're doing 4.1a, use the rectangular coordinate system. So let's see what that's going to look like. So we're going to talk about graphing ordered pairs today. And ordered pairs is just x, y. Your first number is always x. Y is your second number. I have a lot on my graphs. I'm trying to show you a little at a time. And I'm going to give you these 6 different points that we're going to graph. So let's write down the points first. So we're going to have 1 and 2, and that'll be considered A. And then 8 and 4 will be B. 3 and 5 will be C. Then we're going to do 0 and -2 will be D. -4 and 0 will be E. And -3 and -1 will be F. So just write those down first. Casey just came. All right. Sorry, trying not to show my graph yet. Casey. Sorry, I tend to make it sideways because I write left-handed. Sorry. There you go. What I want, before we plot them, I want you to set up a graph that looks like that. So, normally we see them just kind of like that, right? With our x and our y. But when we're using negative numbers, it looks like that. So, I went to 8. Just go to like, at least go to 8. Because we're going to have something on 8, so. Which I might have to add up here, because I just realized that. Go ahead and write that down. And then always, guys, just this middle coordinate right here, this middle dot, which would be 0, 0, that's your origin. And as you're writing this graph down, you want to label your quadrants. So they go counterclockwise. So this is quadrant 1, as I wrote up top. You're going to counterclockwise, right, the opposite way that a clock would go. That'd be quadrant 2, quadrant 3, and then quadrant 4. To hit record on that part. So let's do that. All right, so no questions. We're good. Okay. So I want to show you guys, you're going to get a question like this. Determine which ordered pairs are solutions to the given equation. It's going to give you the equation. Okay, our equation is 5x plus y equals 10. Then it's going to give you possible solutions. So we have 0 and 10, -2 and -4, and 1 and 5. So go ahead and write that part down, and then I'm going to show you what we're going to do here. Roberto, if you didn't find paper, then you're going to have to just watch right now and copy it down later. I will post these up later today. All right, so if we're going to determine which ordered pair, these guys right here, our solutions to this equation, we're simply just going to plug them in. So we know that x is our first number and y is our second. So let's look at 0 and 10 first. So that's x, that's y. That's a funny y. That's y. Okay. So let's plug that in. So we have our 5, and our x would be 0. And we have plus our y, which is 10. And then we have our equals 10. So we just have to solve it and see if both sides are equal. If they are, then that would be a solution. 5 times 0 is 0, plus 10 equals 10. So we see that 10 is equal to 10, and that is correct. So this first one would be a solution. So I'm just going to put, yes, that's a solution. It wants to see which one, so we have to try all of them. So the next one we're going to do, we'll do -2 and -4. So we have our equation up there. I'm not going to rewrite it, but you can if you want to. So we have 5x, which is, oh, I didn't write down my numbers. So we're doing -2 and -4, okay? That's our x, that's our y. So our x would be -2, plus our y, which would be our -4, equals 10. Okay. So we have 5 times -2, that should give us a -10, plus our -4 equals 10. So we have a -10 plus a -4, so they're the same sign. We're just going to add them and keep the sign, correct? So it would be, what, a -14 equals 10. That is not correct, so then that would not be a solution. Just pay attention then, Rigoberto, you're fine. You can copy it later. Alright, so let's look at our last set here, our last ordered pair, which would be a 1 and a 5. So again, the first number is x, the second number is y. Let's look at our equation up there. We have 5 times x, which is 1, plus y, which would be 5, equals 10. 5 times 1 is 5, plus 5, and we can see that 5 plus 5 is 10, so 10 does equal 10 on that one, so this one is a solution. If you have a question, shout it out to me right now, or put it in the chat. Alright, so I'm going to get rid of that. Escape. It never wants to escape for me, Miss Myers. Look, I don't know why. It has this new thing up here that I have to click. Ugh. I just got used to it.